Hi guys, it's Angel, just here updating you guys. I've been MIA for a while, and so I wanted to start making videos again. I don't know what, but I'm inspired to make some more videos, and I thought I'd start with introducing my little new baby Parrotlet. Jack. Say hi, Jack. Give mommy kisses. Kiss. Give mommy kisses. Oh, so sweet. So this is Jack. And I just got him. When did I get you? The beginning of June. He wasn't tame when I got him, so I'm pretty proud of myself for taming him. I actually tamed him in 6 days. No joke. He was giving kisses, and then I got him on my hand. I followed these great youth, actually, on YouTube, and I just basically did what they said, and my bird was tamed in less than a week. So I am in love with him. Totally in love with him. I just came back from the Cabot Trail. I took him with me. I did. And he was great. I mean, he sat in his little travel cage, and I actually brought his larger cage with me. My husband thinks I'm nuts. I think my husband might be slightly jealous of Jack because I spend pretty much all my time with him. Even my dog is a little bummed out. She's in the background there, Tootie. She's exhausted because she's been running wild. He likes the camera. She's been running wild for the last 5 days. And anyways, my dog's a little jealous. My cat for sure is jealous because when I have Jack out of the cage, I can't have my cat in the house. So I put my cat out on the deck just for safety reasons. Even though some people say, they'll get used to each other, I don't want to risk it. I did have a cat once. They were super calm around each other because I've had birds my whole life. And then one day he just snapped and ripped the bird out of the cage. And then my dog attacked the cat until the cat let the bird go. Luckily, the bird survived, but I don't want anything like that to happen to Jack. So Jack, ouch, can do a few tricks. See, my skin's red here where he's been nipping at me. I taught him how to put beads in a basket when I tell him, and to give me the ball. So he kind of like fetches when I tell him to bring it and put it in my hand. And now I'm teaching him how to put like rings around, like I'll show you basically here. So these little rings to put on here. This one is a little bit too heavy for him, so I ordered him a new one that's more his size. Oh, he really likes being on camera. You like to be on camera. Wow, you're a superstar. There he is on his skateboard. Likes to drive around on his skateboard. Hey, Jack. Do you want to put the beads in the basket? Want to pick it up? Put it in the basket? Do you want to pick it up? Put it in the basket? Pick it up. Put it in the basket, Jack. Go on. You do it. Pick the bead up. Put it in the basket. Pick it up. Put it in the basket. Good boy, Jack. You're so smart. Oh, my goodness. How cool is he? He's adorable. I love him. And he started singing. So I always would wake him up, and then I'd whistle this like song. Watch, he loves it. Come here, step up. So I'll whistle. And I do that every morning. So I'll wake him up, say good morning, and then I whistle that whole thing to him. And one morning I didn't whistle it to him, and he started whistling it. And now he actually whistles it like when we leave the room or things like that. He kind of like practices the things that I've taught him. It's so adorable. I never whistled that to him thinking he would actually whistle it back. And he said his first word on our trip. So he said tickle, tickle, which is so cute because every time he has like this little thing on his cage. Ow, don't bite, Jack. Don't do that. No bite. No bite, Jack. Don't bite. So anyways, he has this little thing on his cage that he scratches his head on, and every time he does it, I always say tickle tickle. And so I was at the cabin and I was just kind of like dozing off, looking out the window. It was this beautiful place I stayed at. It was actually called Angel's View, which I thought was kind of funny. And it was a paradise. I was in the middle of the Cabot Trail. I think it was over on the Cheticamp River. It was gorgeous. And like the view, oh, sorry, Jack. The view was amazing. Like there was mountains and a river, and it was so peaceful and calm. So I was just kind of sitting there looking at the view, and Jack was on top of his cage and he was scratching his head on that little thing he scratches his head on. And I started falling asleep, like I was kind of dozing off because it was like rainy and misty and one of those sleepy kind of days. And he starts freaking saying tickle tickle, which is what I say every time he scratches his head, because I'm trying to train him to let me scratch his head. So he doesn't really like it, but he's starting to let me do it. Yeah, so that's an update on my new pet, who has brought me so much joy. But I will tell you, birds are a lot more work than cats or dogs. Most people think cats are easier. I find dogs easier, just maybe because I'm a dog person. Like I really despise the litter box situation. I have no problem picking up poop outside for my dog, but picking up poop and like dumping the litter like is just like, I don't like that. Luckily, my cat is awesome. I have my litter box in kind of like a, I don't know, like a cat condo toilet. It's out on my deck, so he goes outside so I don't have to smell his poop in the house, which is awesome. So he just like basically is like kind of like an outdoor cat because my deck is outside, but he doesn't go down on the ground, so he's not technically an outdoor cat. He goes up on the roof and kind of looks at everybody, comes back down, uses his cat toilet on the deck, and then we have it like in a little enclosed area, so you don't have to see it on the deck as well. And it's rainproof. Yeah, so anyways, I find dogs easier because I'm an outdoors person maybe, and I like taking them. You playing peekaboo? Peekaboo, Jack. Peekaboo. So I like taking my dog for a walk every day. I love that, taking her out and taking her for walks. Like I find it gets me outside in nature. And like if I don't have a dog, like there was in the last probably 16 years I've owned dogs. So I had 3 Boston Terriers, and then I had like a 3-week period after that little pack I had after the last one died. I didn't have a dog. My husband was like, no more pets, because he's not really a pet person, which is very weird considering he married me and I had 3 dogs. So he's like, no more pets, no more pets. And I was like, fine, compromise, relationship, whatever. I was so depressed for those 3 weeks. Like, I don't even remember being able to function. And then he was finally like, you know what, you need a dog. I'm like, yes, I do. I literally need a dog. So I find dogs the easiest to take care of. Birds are a lot of work, but I actually love it so much. Like I get up, I make his chop, which I'll do a separate video about that. You have to feed them. Ow! Stop it, Jack. Jack, don't do that. Don't bite. No bite. No bite. Little bugger. Ow. Okay, so I'm trying to train him not to bite because he thinks he owns my shoulder. Parrotlets are very territorial. So if they think they own something, they'll try to kick you off of it by biting you. And you can't give in, or they think they own you. Anyways, what was I talking about? Blah, 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 blah. Pets. I love them. Birds. Don't get one unless you are willing to dedicate at least 3 to 4 hours of your day to your bird. Now, I'm lucky. My daughter's super into the birds. So obviously, when I'm working, I can't devote 4 hours of my day. We basically have a cage with wheels. So we roll him into every room we're in so he's not alone. We do give them alone time, which is important for birds, I think, so they're not like totally stuck on you like glue, aka Velcro birds. And my daughter, she spends a lot of time with him. All of her friends love him. But I will say parrotlets are probably not the best birds for kids. Like I said, they're territorial. And they tend to be aggressive, like if you try to touch their cage or, you know, he thinks my shoulder is his, my head is his. So he'll lunge at people. Like when my husband comes anywhere near me, he tries to attack Al. It's hilarious. But if you spend enough time with them, then you're a part of their flock. So they will not attack you. Now, that being said, so if they're scared, they will attack even though you're their flock. Like, for example, when I had him at my brother's house, it was loud. The kids were running around. He was in a new place. There was really not a quiet spot for him to kind of adjust. And so when I did let him out to stretch his wings and fly around, he landed on my nephew's head and just started like pecking at his head really hard because he was scared. He didn't know where he was, whose head he was on. He thinks I'm talking to him. That's why he's just looking at me like that. He just loves me talking to him. Like I could talk all day, which anyone that knows me know that that's true. And he just loves it. He loves all the attention. He loves me, like he loves being on me, around me, wherever I am. If I leave the room, he'll flock call me, which for a parrotlet is quite tame. But like other birds I've owned, they can squawk so loud, like lovebirds, for example, which he kind of looks like a lovebird, but he's smaller and kind of like a budgie, but cuter, not like more chubby. They are the smallest parrot in captivity, second smallest in the world. And I really like them. They're super smart, like way smarter than my opinion than like I've owned lovebirds and budgies. Those are the only two other birds I've owned. And I find I've had really smart budgies also, but like he takes it to the next level. They are basically lifespan of 25 to 30 years, I think, maybe less, depending on how well you care for them. I had to revamp his whole diet when I got him. He was basically on a seed diet. And I mean, she was feeding him other stuff, but it wasn't like, now he mostly eats vegetables and he has really healthy pellets. And I'll talk a little bit about how I got him to eat those and the research that I did to ensure, oh, I'm cooking something, so I better make sure I don't burn it. So the research that I did, I'll do a video about that. So I always worry when I'm cooking he might jump into the pot, but I think it's probably something I should consider putting lids on my pots. Don't mind the mess of my house. We literally just got in from traveling from Cape Breton, and everything is a bit of a mess right now. That's okay. Summer, who cares? Hoots. So yeah, I'm going to do a few more videos about my parrot. Hope that's not boring. But I was thinking about starting up doing readings again, maybe once a week, something like that. At the moment, I'm feeling inspired. We shall see. It is summer, have some trips planned, vacation time, so I don't know. But definitely I will be more regular at posting September for sure. If you do want to follow me monthly, join my astrology seminar with Emma Boardman, who is an amazing astrologer. We do the local transit, the transiting planets every month. and just talk about how that they might affect you and the people around you and how to prepare. So we do the month ahead. Do not bite my ear, Jack. Jack, no bite. No bite. Be good, Jack. Be good, Jack. Don't bite. No bite. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye from Tootie. Say goodbye, Toots. Toots. Oh, it's a cute puppy. And Jack. Jack, don't bite. All right, so yeah, I'll be doing a few videos here and there, hopefully more regularly, like I said. For sure, September, that's usually when I get motivated to be more consistent. For sure, September. Over the summer, to be more sporadic, but in September, to be like definitely weekly. And I'm working on a really cool project that I'm not going to let you in on just yet. I have to get some traction on it. And then I'll kind of, yeah, there's a process of how I want to reveal what I'm doing. Hey, stop that. Stop biting. So thanks for tuning in, and thanks for meeting Jack. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.